Hi everyone, I am going to react it to Shingeki no Kyojin, the final season, episode 8. And last episode, so much happening. Eren using the Jotan to crush the Warhammer 10 so that he can eat him. And he was about to eat the Jotan, but then the kids was screaming out to Reiner to help them. And then Reiner came out from behind them. So fight is about to ensue. And oh man, he changed into the Colossal. To the Colossal Titan. Destroyed all the Navy ships. Zeke has been defeated. Don't know if he's dead. The Cartan has been defeated. She's still alive. And then there's the airship that's coming in to take everybody out. Will they be able to do? I don't know, because Reiner is up, so I don't know how this thing is gonna go. So that's what happened last episode. And before you get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/shalomini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay then. What's up with the 0-10? Do they have 10 minutes to live or something? I don't know. Did he let go of the Jotan? And Mikasa's just there watching. Yep, it took him. Why you coming out? Why are you coming out? Okay. Okay, so he really is done. Okay. At least he's... should I say at least? But he accomplished what he wanted to do. What the kids wanted him to do. I know I said I was feeling bad last episode about these kids, but with her being like, I'm gonna kill you, I'm like, girl, go sit down somewhere. Okay? Assassin's bullet. So is that bullet gonna hit? Don't just be hanging around there. There's a crazy girl out there to kill you. How long has Eren been in Male? I haven't heard him speak. Oh, he did speak. He looks angry. Okay. Why is he angry? Did he not tell anybody before he left the island? Huh. So it seems like he didn't actually tell anybody. So far. Please do not kill him. Get away from the windows. You're not out of the place yet. So there are gonna be more. Yes, to me too. So please leave. Please. Please. Close the door. Close the door, please. He's still moving. Commander officer. So zigzag. You know why. Mm-hmm. She gonna use that to climb up there. Wait, is that Annie? Who is it? What? What? After the episode ended, I just sat here crying more. And then I had to go back because I wasn't quite sure I understood why, like how the sequences of event happen. Like why is Zeke helping them, you know? And it seems like all of this was his plan. First off, when they pulled Eren back into the airship, and the first thing that Levi did was hit him. And from then on, I'm like, okay, it seems like they were not in with what happened. Like they weren't, I don't know, like it wasn't all part of the plan. Like Eren went rogue, I guess, and they weren't happy with it, and that's why Levi hit him. And then when after Gabi and Falco got onto the boat, and then Gabi started screaming out all these things that he was cursing the audience or whatever, and that he wanted to shoot. She was telling Jean to deliver this message to their leader or something, to the ringleader. And then he's like, I'm gonna take you to him. And I hope you can say the same thing that you just said to him or something or other. And then they brought him to Zeke. And then even before that, after Levi said whatever he wanted to say to Eren, he turned around. He's like, your plan worked. And he looked at Zeke. So I'm like, okay. So this plan came from Zeke. And it seems like maybe I don't know. I don't know if Zeke approached Eren and the others with this plan, but they weren't okay with it. But Eren saw the merit in the plan and went rogue and knew that if he was to infiltrate Marley, that the Cervical would do everything to retreat him. I don't know if it's that or if Eren already, like they already had a plan for Eren to infiltrate Marland. But then Zeke found him there and then he approached him with this plan and he decided to go along with it even if the others weren't okay with it. Like I don't know quite sure how it went, but it seems like all of this was Zeke's plan. And Eren agreed with that plan and he sort of dragged the Cervical into it. And as a result, when they started this episode, last episode ended with Reiner waking up because the kids were screaming at him to help because Eren wanted to eat Galliard, right? And then he got up, and I thought there was gonna be like an actual fight, but there really wasn't. He just woke up so that he can take Galliard away from Eren, and that was it. And Eren also realized that Reiner was not gonna fight past that, and he was also done. So Mikasa took him away, and then you see them retreating, and Gabi's like, I'm not gonna let him just leave, I'm gonna kill them. Then she had this gun in her hand, and Falco was running after her, and he stopped her at one point, just trying to stop her from doing anything else. And then she went through all the reasons why he was hitting on them, and he did not want to let them go. And then there was this, I forgot his name, this dude that was there like hanging onto the airship, and then she killed him. He dropped to the ground. She used the gear to get up there, but Falco was able to follow her. When they were getting on the ships, like as scouts, that they were getting on the ships, that the dude that died was telling Sean to go in, right? And then Sean went in, and they were by the door, and I'm like, there's this crazy girl with a gun, like, can you just like move away from the door? And then Connie showed up, and he's like, I'm just glad that you two are alive, because you mean a lot to me. And then Gabi got on the boat, and then she fired, and I'm like, I knew one of them was gonna get hit, and it was Sasha. She was hit in the heart, you know. And even though they were using all these things to staunch the blood, I'm like, I knew she was not gonna make it. And even in her dying moments, she still wanted meat. She loves meat so much. And Eren asked, like, what were her last words? And then she asked for meat. And I was like, the way he started reacting, I'm like, is he laughing? But by the end there, it seems more like he was angry. Was he angry at himself? Was he angry at the Marleyans? Like, I don't know. But it's like, how is this gonna end? Who else are we gonna lose? And then when they were going through the plan or whatever, and Levi, no, I think it was Hanji that was asking Zeke, like, did everything go according to your plans or whatever? And then he's like, there were a few miscalculations. The miscalculations being Gabi and Falco. even as they were going through all this plan, I'm like, is he really on our side? Or is this another, like, is he being like a sort of like a double agent, acting like he was helping us or whatever, but he was still underneath with the Malian Empire, making us think that he was on our side so that he can get close to Varian. I don't know, something. I'm still not completely trusting him right now. But if he was actually on our side, then it will make sense to me. Because I said in a previous episode that I really didn't get why the people in Star Marleans, why the Eldians in Star Marley were helping the Marleans, And what was her name? Peak? I don't know. She remembered who the person that lured them into that hole was. When I first saw this person and then I heard the voice, I'm like, excuse me. When I first saw the person and I'm like, the person had yellow hair, and the only yellow hair person that I knew was Armin. But when the person spoke, it didn't sound like Armin. And I didn't even think that it was a girl. And apparently this person, Yelena, is a follower of Zeke. And then, I don't know who it was, but I think it was Sean that was screaming at Yelena, telling her off about she was the one that was supposed to keep the cart and the Jotan Abe, right? And then she was like, okay, no, Piki was telling Magat that the beard didn't fit. And I'm like, when she was taking the beard off, the beard was way darker than her own hair. Okay. So now I'm thinking, did she do that on purpose? To sort of like alert the Cartan on the download that something was not right. Because the Cartan said that she knew that Yelena was someone that she was interested in, right? And if you're, I don't know, I feel like it was, like I said, I don't trust Zeke. I do not trust him. And the fact that this Yelena person is also one of his underlings or whatever, and that the beard didn't fit, sort of like tipped off the Cartan, and then she talked to those people telling them to follow them, right? So that they were able to get them out. Maybe it was done on purpose so that she would notice that something was wrong and alert their people so that, they could come after them like that and be able to fight this that was happening, So I don't know. I guess the rest of the episode is gonna show me whether I'm right or wrong. But even though they said that this plan was Zeke's and it made it seem like he was actually on our side, I'm still not trusting that he's on our side. I feel like he could be another plan of his, just to sort of like infiltrate us and gain our trust. Yeah. I was so excited getting to this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe. And if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmeaning, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.